We are touring the Medina in Fes. Hello everyone, today we are in Fes Morocco, which is home to one of the oldest Medinas in the world. Fun fact, I am actually Moroccan. My dad was born and raised in Morocco, so I am half, but full at heart. Anyways, so this is one of the areas of the Medina which is called the souk, which is where they sell the produce and the grain and the vegetables and all stuff like that, and it's very nice. And honestly, for tourist prices it's very cheap, but everything is super fresh. And yeah, there's also tons and tons of cats in Medina, and stands like this with homemade shoes and leather goods and all these bags. All of them are made by hand. In one of the next clips, there's going to be a building with the traditional Moroccan archway. Here it is. That is actually one of the oldest universities in the world. It was founded around 800 AD, I believe, and in Darija it's called a madrasa. Yeah, very cool. And here they're making scarves and things like that by hand. Is an insane process. They brought us up there to see it. I've come to Medina many times. Usually when I come to visit my grandparents we go, but this was more of an in-depth experience. And yeah, the architecture and the doorways in Morocco are just beautiful. Here are a bunch of rugs, and most of these rugs, the patterns, they actually mean stuff. I can go into depth on that in another video. But yeah, there's also lots of donkeys in the Medina taking things around because you can't fit cars or anything. The hallways are very narrow. And here's this like random tunnel that was obviously more modernly painted, with bright colors and things like that. Just taking a peek down there. This is a part of the outside area where they would fix stuff up to bring back to the Medina to use. And here we're just walking up a little ways to see the city from the outside and get a better view. Another thing, Fes is definitely not for the faint of heart heat-wise in the summer. It was about 105 today, Fahrenheit. That was about 41 degrees Celsius. One of the other things that Fes is famous for is its leather tanneries, which have been around since at least the 11th century, and that's one of the things that you're seeing here. They put the felts on the roof after putting them in mixtures down below that you can see there, and they dry them out and they get them ready to use to make bags and belts and all kinds of stuff with the leather. It doesn't smell the greatest for sure. Here this man is getting rid of all the imperfections on the leather to make it more pretty, really, more aesthetically pleasing. And you just really don't want those like extra bits on it before you dry out the leather and get it ready to make stuff. Here we are walking into another shop that sells leather products, belts, poofs, bags, you name it, like everything and anything leather, they have it. My dad's mom, my grandmother, actually used to live in the Medina when she was younger, so she knows her way around very well, but she could not come today. I will say, if you come to the Medina as a tourist, there are some booths that will try to upcharge you, but for the most part, they're pretty fair, and the prices for the stuff is relatively good considering it's all handmade. It's pretty cheap. This is the copper area. They make the stuff right there. You can hear them like banging on the pots and stuff. At this point, we're making our way out of the Medina to go home, and if you're coming for the first time, I definitely recommend getting a tour guide to find your way around, because it is kind of like a maze once you're in there if you don't know your way. But thank you for watching the vlog, and I hope you liked it, and if you have any questions, let me know down below and I'll try to answer. Bye!